Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2018 Dodge Durango GT. If you're in the market for a midsize crossover with third row seating, the Durango is a great choice. The GT generally stands for Grand Touring. Generally, Grand Touring vehicles incorporate the elements of luxury and performance. Obviously, this is a midsize, crossover SUV. It's not a sports car, but the GT package does add sporty elements when you look towards the outside. Definitely has a performance look to it. Really cool vehicle. And then GT also incorporates comfort, which you definitely get with this as well. You get these really nice leather and suede cloth trim seats. I don't know if it's real leather, it's probably synthetic leather, but these days I have a hard time telling the difference, so what does it really matter if it's real or not if you really can't tell these days. And again, you have that synthetic leather and stitching in the doors. For a transmission, we have an 8-speed automatic transmission, pretty good. This is a rather large vehicle, but it doesn't have an EPA rating up to 25 miles per gallon on the highway, pretty good for a vehicle this size. You also have the Uconnect Infotainment System. We have heated seats, heated steering wheel. We have a parking camera, dual zone auto climate control, lots of USB connectivity, keyless ignition with push button start, nice leather up steering wheel. You also have a steering wheel paddle shifter so you can take control of those 8 forward gears. 36,007 miles at the time of making this video. It's a one owner clean Carfax vehicle. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. Really cool gauge cluster. You have analog gauges to the left and right, and then in the middle you have this big LCD gauge where you can kind of pick and choose different information to show up. Really cool stuff. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like an analog / digital speedometer, or you can just have the big digital speedometer. Really nice color combination. This lovely shade of red on black. You can see the GT comes with a unique wheel and tire package, definitely a performance look to that. Then you have this really cool hood with a hood scoop and hood vents, kind of giving a little bit more aggressive look. Almost looks like the hood scoop you'd have like on a SRT version of the Durango. But the nice thing about this is in a world of high gas prices, a 3.6 liter V6 is going to do a little bit better on gas than a giant fire-breathing V8 like in the SRT version of the Durango, which is certainly cool. But not too cool for your wallet these days. Third row seating is pretty comfortable, even for full-size adults like me. You can sit 3 across here in the second row. We have a heated outbound second row seats, USB connectivity, and even a 115 volt outlet like you'd have in your house. Durango is really a great size vehicle. I find people with growing families, once you kind of hit the threshold of 2 kids, I find that people have a tendency to grow to vehicles like this. They can see them trading up from their compact SUVs and sedans and stuff like that to third row crossovers. Even if you don't have kids, I can tell you, me having 2 kids, you tend to have a tendency to accumulate a lot of stuff, and obviously they have friends, so when you're not utilizing those third row seats, being able to fold them down and having all that extra cargo space really makes a big difference. And of course, you can also fold down the second row for even more cargo space for those big Costco or Home Depot trips. Heavy power rear lift gate. Really is a nice looking vehicle, drives awesome. They use the same basic platform also for the Grand Cherokee, and also the old Mercedes-Benz ML. Their crossover SUV is also built on this similar platform. Back in the day when actually for a little while Chrysler and Mercedes were merged. They did have a divorce, but one of the happy benefits was a little bit of sharing of technology. So I find that the Durango and the newer generation of the Grand Cherokees that were co-developed with Mercedes definitely have another level of refinement versus, vehicles before that happy then unhappy marriage, I should say. And here's that awesome Pentastar V6, 3.6 liters. I forget what the exact output is. I think it's close to 300 horsepower. I'll pop it up on the screen. Very powerful engine. It's also the workhorse engine of Chrysler. They use this engine in all sorts of their products. You can find it in the Jeep Wrangler, the Dodge Ram, the Chrysler 300. They put it in all sorts of vehicles. It's a great engine, very smooth, very powerful, and also very fuel efficient. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.